There is a dervish, a Sufi saint named Sidi Maula. He's a Maulana. In turn, he is a disciple of Fariduddin Ganshakar. He comes from a place called Ajodan, which is now in Pakistan.
Yeah, Faridkot is the place where he used to live.
Yeah. So he's taught under that fellow Sufi guy, and he comes to Delhi and adopts a very quaint and a very bizarre kind of a lifestyle for a dervish. He has a lavish khanqa, almost resembling a palace in its extent and its magnificence. Like I said, he leads a bizarre life. He does not go to any public mosque to offer prayers. He offers it in private, in his khanqa. He is dressed like a in rags basically, a very simple, austere lifestyle. He does not own any slaves. He does not have any concubines. And he does not have any money. But he has a lot of money. His khanqa is extremely opulent, meaning it is overflowing with money, which he does not use personally. 24/7, his kitchen is open. And on any given time, about 500 pounds of mutton, 700 or 1,000 pounds of chicken, that is fowl, and a few quintals of rice and different vegetables, butter, ghee, everything. It is on demand. Any Muslim, poor, rich, traveler, pilgrim, whoever could take shelter there, and food was supplied round the clock. So what is the source of his funding? So the rumor went around Delhi that, he was well versed in the art of kimya wa simya, meaning alchemy and black magic or magic. That was a rumor that went around. And he rises in stature eventually, steadily. And in the midterm of Jalaluddin's rule, about 2 or 3 years into his regime, this man is almost running a parallel government. And Jalaluddin's spies keep sending this intelligence about Sidi Maula. And one day, one chronicler writes that Jalaluddin went in disguise and witnessed what was happening in Sidi Maula's khanqa. What he saw horrified him. He said, this is an alleged man of God. How come, he can afford so much? Then it is revealed to him that Jalaluddin's eldest son, his name is not coming to me right now, his eldest son is one of the major donors to this fellow's khanqa. Obviously, that man attracts a lot of following, and Jalaluddin's eldest son is a very, very ambitious man. So eventually, Sidi Maula hatches a plot with a Qazi, with a former disgraced wrestler named Hatia, he's a Hindu, former Hindu, and another general or one of those army officers. Bunch of four to six people. They hatch a plot, and they have rosy dreams about the future where Sidi Maula will become the Sultan. And remember Nasiruddin? His daughter will be married to this Sidi Maula. So these kinds of plots are being hatched, elaborate plans. Within 2 hours, the plot is leaked. And Sidi Maula is dragged into full court, beaten severely. And, Jalaluddin tells him, what does a man of God have to do with politics? It's a very, very gory episode. Jalaluddin orders some other dervishes of a different order. This is the Kalandari order. Sufi, Kalandari Sufi. Namadam Mast Kalandar. So
they are, I think they're basically Qadris.
Yeah.
Kalandari, but Ganshakar was a Chishti.
No, Ganshakar could be a Chishti, but The story I'm
Sidi
saying,
Maula would be a Chishti in that.
he would be a Chishti. He would be a Chishti.
Just like Nizamuddin.
Nizamuddin Auliya. So Jalaluddin orders these Kalandari Sufis to say, what are you doing, looking at this fellow who's involved himself in a plot against the Sultan's life? Won't you avenge me? So one Kalandari, he gets up and slashes Sidi Maula on the sides with his razor, both sides of his body, and then begins to beat him with prayer beads, जो हम रुद्राक्ष बोलते हैं ना, beads, prayer beads. They're made of stone, and begins to hammer him with that. Some other dervishes join the assault, and it's a brutal torture, and Jalaluddin is sitting back on his throne and enjoying the whole spectacle. And finally, his eldest son, his second son gets an elephant and has Sidi Maula trampled.
Okay. Bye-bye, Sidi Maula.
Bye-bye, Sidi Maula. So this is a very, very interesting episode because, it reveals the whole thing about several insights into the power of the ulema over the Muslim community, and also the real status of the ulema as the spiritual and religious advisors to a sultan.